Hey, it's Cash and Carey and the show after the show. Thanks for hanging out with the podcast. This is some pretty stuff.
Awesome stuff.
Because tonight at the BOK, the WWE's in town.
You look handsome.
Thank you very much, but I didn't get introduced. You
No.
said WWE. You didn't go, The Miz is in town. You didn't go like the most must-see WWE champion of all time, the Monk of Mojo, the personification of perfection, the Emperor of Excellence, the Grand Wizard of Lust, the Soldier of Seduction, Demon of Desire.
Yeah.
The Miz is in studio. He's in Tulsa, Oklahoma. OMG.
You notice that he's looking at me during all this, and I want to cue
scared
you to
when
say that.
Well,
man.
you were the one that was talking, so I thought you would give me an amazing introduction, this huge thing, and you're just like, yeah, WWE, and then she was like, you look good tonight.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
Of course I look good.
I'm blaming her. I'm just saying I don't want to get in a fight with anyone from the WWE, so I'm pointing fingers.
It's quite
turning
all
down
right.
the AC.
Is it getting warm in here?
Yeah.
Well, it is. I do bring the heat. Yeah.
Nelly. So
Why do you think it's 100 degrees in Tulsa?
hang on, we got to start this again then. The WWE's in town, ladies and gentlemen. The one and only, hailing from Parma, Ohio, the Carey Show, the fattest man on TV that makes glasses look cool. The one, the only, the beautiful, the Mizalicious. What'd you say?
Wait, hold on. No, number one. You just said the fat guy that wears
you did
glasses
say
on
that,
TV. You didn't say Drew Carey. You basically went right into me and basically calling me fat. And then I went 4 eyes.
He wrestled,
What is
dude.
wrong with you?
We gotta
I'm a
start
WWE superstar. Do it again.
Respect. All right, ladies and gentlemen, live from the K95.5 FM studios, this is the show after the show that amazes you, the show that makes your toes tingle, and to make it even better, we have rolled into the studio, we brought him up so he didn't have to walk, brought into the limo the size of 15 parking spaces. Ladies and gentlemen, his hair in a mohawk that's just about a fashionable 1.5 inches high, but man, it looks good. Size doesn't matter when it comes to this man because he's large all over from top to bottom. He's wearing his spandex tie, The Miz.
Thank you. Thank you. It's good to be here.
My blood was running to my head. How do you do that?
And our time's up, huh? So it's good to see
it
you.
is. I feel like a pimple about to pop with the blood rushing to my head.
Oh my gosh, I'm exhausted.
So what's going on tonight?
You know, we just got a little event here at the BOK Center. We're in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring it big. We're gonna do it high. It's Monday Night Raw. Tickets are as low as $15.
$15.
Best value in entertainment, if I do say so myself.
When does the character end?
When does the
I
character
just want to talk to him.
Well, you want to chit chat? Let's chit chat. Me
Okay.
and you.
Go
Me
ahead,
and
man.
you.
Go ahead.
Our characters are done. We're doing a one-on-one.
Because she's been waiting for this for like a month.
Well, you are actually the first Real World I ever watched.
Really?
So I loved The Miz, how you came out the final episode of that season. You're standing up in the balcony, and now you're like really The Miz.
I
I
know.
think that's so cool.
The cool thing was that I had a plastic WWE Championship belt that I bought at a Halloween store for $15, and I held it up on the banister.
Yes!
And then this year at WrestleMania 27, the main event, I held the WWE Championship as I retained the title at the
That's
main
so
event
cool.
of WrestleMania.
That's
So it's
so
incredible.
awesome.
So 11 years later,
Wow.
that's what happens.
You
It's
probably
incredible.
never thought you'd be doing this.
Never. I mean, as a little kid growing up in Parma, Ohio, you always, do what everyone
Not
tells
as a
you
fat
to
kid
do.
with glasses.
Not
No?
a fat kid with
Okay.
glasses, yes. I mean, I went to college. After college, you're supposed to go back to Parma and get a job and get a family, and you just stay there. But when I got on the Real World, it made me realize I could do anything I wanted with my life. And I've always been a huge WWE fan. I've always loved watching Ultimate Warrior back in the 80s and then the 90s with the Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin and D-Generation X. And now, today, people are going to be saying, I loved watching The Miz.
Yeah.
So it's pretty incredible to have that honor of doing what I've always dreamed of doing, even though people told me I wasn't big enough and, you'll never be able to make it. You can't do that. You got to stay in Parma, Ohio. But I didn't.
Do you still talk to those people? I was watching the Real World Road Rules Challenge like a week and a half ago, and you were hosting the after show, and I was like, he's still with these guys. So
Well, it's funny. I always say MTV and Bunim brought me into the TV. They gave me a platform, and so I always do anything I can to come back. I just won't do another challenge because I'm done with the drama.
Yeah.
And trust me, after I did that, I hosted that after show for the challenges, the Rivals challenges, and it was nuts. And I do not miss it at all because there is just so much drama. But it was just so much fun. Like everyone seems like they're having a great time. I haven't seen anyone in so long. CT was there, the show I hosted, and I haven't seen him in probably 3 or 4 years.
Oh, wow.
Coral, people always ask me about
Yeah,
Coral.
I was gonna ask you, do you still talk to her?
Yeah, from Real World back to New York. Everyone always asks me if I talk to her. I haven't talked to her in probably 4 years. Like she did text me once and say when I won the WWE Championship, she goes, "Congratulations." I didn't even know she watched. You know, I didn't think she really watched, but she texted me, and I was like, "Oh my God, how are you? You got to come to a show. We're gonna be in Oakland," and she never came. So I was like, "Oh man, she didn't come. She didn't even call either." So
you can't bite the hand that fed you.
It's not
exactly.
It's
one of those things. MTV brought me into it, so you always got to pay respects to MTV.
And you look back at like Carey Underwood. She's always thanking 19 Entertainment, American Idol, and how many years passes she from that?
Exactly.
Almost
Not quite 10.
Not quite.
But it's okay.
But it's gonna be there someday for her.
She's a young kid.
Yeah. The Miz is here from the WWE at the BOK tonight for Monday Night Raw broadcast live.
Going back
Nice.
From T-Town. Sorry, I just had to do it. Now here's the neat thing, and this is one of the reasons why I think Natalie is so mesmerized by you. Aside from the fact that
Good looking,
Aside-
well dressed.
yeah.
Exactly.
I dressed up for this thing.
You look good.
Thank you for dressing
Very
up, by the
handsome.
way.
My pleasure.
Thank
You
You're
going golfing
definitely
after this or
We went to
what?
church yesterday, so it's
Did you?
my
Excellent.
my religious outfit today.
Look at his shoes.
But
You can't see them.
Let me
There's
see.
spikes all over.
Women always notice the shoes.
Mhm.
Men don't.
Not a bit, man.
I'm wearing some Louboutins.
Dude, it's like your shoes just freaked out with pins sticking out.
Yeah, exactly. If I kick someone, it's gonna hurt,
You
right?
would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I do.
We'll take a picture, facebook.com/CashingCarey. But Natalie was this close. I mean, like one casting call away from the Big Brother.
Really?
I was one of the finalists, and
How
in
about that
LA.
process, huh?
yeah, it's
a
pretty
lot of
intense.
fun,
You
isn't it?
can't talk to anyone.
Yeah.
But I didn't get it. They said I was too nice, and
Oh, come
Yeah.
on. You got the too
So-
nice? Didn't you just go like, listen, I'm not
F
nice at all?
you! Sorry, I can't
Well, it's
say
funny.
that.
I remember
Oh,
going.
come on, Natalie, what are you doing here?
I remember
Family
going through my
entertainment.
auditions. I remember going through my auditions, and it was literally like I went through so many auditions, and the one thing that the producers said that they loved about me the most was they asked me if you were Onion, and I peeled away the fraternity guy. I peeled away, your parents, your friends, your family. What's at the core of Mike Mizanin? And I just went, I have no idea. And I am sorry, I don't have a good answer for this. And they said it was so real, and so I had no idea that they wanted me on there because they thought I would just soak it all in. And I did.
And you did.
And I did. And I used and abused it for all it's worth.
And you know what? That's what it's all about. $15. That's where tickets start at tonight. So it's like easy to get. We've had calls today going, how do I get into WWE? I'm like, well, you could buy a ticket.
Yeah, and the main event is CM Punk versus John Cena versus Alberto Del Rio. My question to you is, where's the Miz in that?
That's my
Where's the
question
Miz?
too.
There's a conspiracy against me in the WWE. I was the main event of WrestleMania 27. I retained my WWE Championship, and now all of a sudden I'm not in the main event in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
You were holding
There's
a plastic belt.
conspiracy against me, and I will figure it all out tonight.
Tonight is the night. $15. BOKCenter.com. Hey, got people from the BOK. Can they go to the ticket office? Which is quicker? I'm looking over here, folks from the BOK. Which is quicker? BOKCenter.com or we're walking up to the ticket?
Either one's great.
Either one. Either one is
Just
great.
buy the tickets. Bring the family. Bring the kids. Kids, tell your parents you want to go. Parents, bring your kids as a little present, as a little. Hey, you're going back to school. I'm gonna give you a little insight. You can get straight A's, and I'll give you this every time.
So what do people need to dress up to celebrate the Miz tonight? Just wear an I'm Awesome shirt?
Exactly. Go
Okay.
go to the concessions and get as many awesome T-shirts as you possibly can.
Okay.
That's your goal.
Can you
Got
spin
it.
Natalie above your head? She's been wanting this. By the way, the Miz from WWE is here. BOK
We always
tonight.
tell people not to try this at home. So if I do it to her, then it tells kids that it's okay to do it for them.
But we're not
So
at
I always
home.
tell children not to
We're
try
not
it
at
at home,
home.
or in the radio station, or at school,
Darn.
or any other place.
Darn.
It's very dangerous what we
It
do.
is- it
What
is
we do in the ring is very dangerous. The hazards are absolutely real. So don't try it at home.
Natalie, can you spin him above your head?
I can, but I don't want to make him look bad.
All right.
You might make me look good. Kidding me?
There you go. Tonight, BOK. Get your tickets. Monday Night Raw. Broadcast live. Come on. Say it for me. Do better. Broadcast live, BOK.
That was just that was absolutely incredible.
That was
I'm
good.
just kidding. I mean, come on. It's the BOK Center, WWE Monday Night Raw. The TV show is coming to you. So bring your signs, bring your family, bring your friends, bring everybody you have, because The Miz will be in town and it will be awesome.
That's the show after the show. See ya.